With a yo-ho-ho, it's Tale of the Toaster. Welcome back. Or should I say, welcome to Let's Play Sonic Lost World for the Nintendo 3DS. No, just to clarify, I'm not doing a full Let's Play on this game, don't worry. Whoa, now we can see what happens on the bottom screen. It's Sonic and Tails flying a small distance forwards in the tornado. I don't know why they didn't put that on the Wii U gamepad. That would have made sense to me, but here is the 3DS version. While I explain some key details, let's just have a look at Zone 1 to see how it compares. After that, I'm going to move into some levels in the Tropical Coast Zone. Yes, that's it. So already some differences that you're seeing geckos in the first level. Sonic Lost World Nintendo 3DS. It is both similar and dissimilar to the Wii U game at the same time, really, with some key differences and key similarities. The similarities being that the game... Oh, Sonic Colors music for picking up a running power-up, okay. Don't know how well you guys can hear that, but yeah, this game has a few power-ups which the Wii U game does not, like Invincibility, which plays an instrumental Open Your Heart from Sonic Adventure, and apparently the Speed Boost one plays Reach for the Stars from Sonic Colors. That's a new discovery for me, even. But yeah, a lot of people say this is better than the Wii U game, and a lot of people say it's worse. I'm firmly in the belief that it's worse. I've never beaten this game, whereas I've beaten the Wii U game twice at this point, and there's good reasons, really. First off, if we're going on a story perspective, this game has the same story and the same cutscenes as the Wii U game, except it's got less of them. Like, there's loads of build-up to Zomon's fights in the Wii U game. Like, you see him running off for his sandwich so much. In this game, there's none whatsoever. You don't fight him in Zone 2 at all. There's no build-up to meeting him. You just fight him in Zone 4 of World 2 with one cutscene beforehand, and that's it. You're just expected to know who he is. So you're getting and obviously the cutscenes look worse because they're made to be in 1080p and then they're downscaled for 3DS. So from a story perspective, it's objective which game is better. In terms of levels, Sonic Lost World 3DS does have some creative ideas, which I'm going to get in. I'm hopefully going to show off a few of later into this video. This doesn't really have much original per se, it's just the first level. But part of the reason I wanted to show you the first level is to demonstrate a point as to why I think the 3DS game is weaker of the two. If you look at the bottom screen, you can see a progress meter of how far through the level I am. I've been talking for quite a while now, and we're only just past the halfway point. And this is the first level, and levels get considerably longer than this further into the game, from what I've heard. Levels in Sonic Lost World 3DS are an absolute labyrinth. They go on forever. Nearly lost it. They're extremely long. Like, even in World 3 I'm noticing they're getting longer than this, and these are long anyway. I very much enjoy Sonic Lost World, but, you know, I don't want to be spending this long on... I messed up again. Oh no, I've pulled it back. I don't want to be spending this long at a time on just one level. It's the main problem with the game, and when it's got just as many levels as the Wii U game in each world, it's generally a much longer game. And if you're a Sonic player who likes to speedrun levels and gotta go fast and such, then this is not the game for you, because even when you're taking all the shortcuts and going at max speed, it's still gonna take you a few minutes to beat each level. If it is your taste to have extremely long levels, then by all means you're probably on the side that thinks this is the better game, but generally the people who say this is the better game, they're the kind of people who just slag off the Wii U game and just call it crap when I feel it's quite good. So let's move over to World 3. Let's go to the latest level I've unlocked, which is Tropical Coast Zone 2. I have played this level right up to the very end before I died, because I was stupid enough to go in with 1 life. But I feel this is a really creative level, so I want to show it off in the video. We're starting off, we've got an apple peeler in the middle, and we've got to defeat all these enemies to open up this big spring which was locked off before. Which is going to send us off to a different part where we get to push apples into a hole. Apples and fruit pushing was a thing in the Wii U game, mainly fruit following behind you. But the 3DS game has certainly got much more in terms of fruit pushing, as the help icon just tried to tell me. This is creative, this level, I like it. It's still very long, which is how I was part of the reason I quit when I got a game over, because it's like, right, I've been playing this for minutes now, and you're telling me I got a game over. Right, those enemies with spikes, you can't beat them just by homing attacking into them. You have to homing attack a different enemy first, and then catch onto them afterwards. So now I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do here. Can I trick it into firing its things? No, I've never had this problem when playing the level before. I'm usually able to kill a ladybird thing. And then, okay, you have to hit Y to spread a gust of wind to blow away its projectiles, and then you can kill it off. So this level sends you into a bit of a pattern. You need to kill the enemies in the hub world so that you can unlock a spring to the next Tropical Coast Zone area, where you go to collect more apples to push yourself further and further up in the main hub world. It's enjoyable stuff, but with this level, which I wanted to show off, pretty much explained, I can go back to talking about Sonic Lost World 3DS on the whole. There is a big problem. Press L to change the camera, by the way. There is a big problem with this game, which all of the reviewers I've seen covering this game never neglect to mention, and for good reason. It's shocking. The Wii U game doesn't really have bonus sections like the 3DS game does, but sometimes 3DS will just randomly take you to a special world which has special stages, all of which are the same. They're set in space pretty much, and you need to, I will say outright now, I can't show this off because it's gyro controlled and my capture card is attached to my computer. No! Ah, misclicked. Wait until they're not being all electric before firing off. I need rings or I'm gonna get finished. Here we go, I got some. Yeah, I can't show it off because it's gyro controlled. I would simply unplug my 2DS if I tried to play the levels. And it is, as I said, gyro controlled. Whoa, 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 whoa! Sombo! And you're flying around in this open world space area, and you need to collect all of the kind of collectibles in space within a time limit. How am I gonna push this now? It's right at the edge. Okay, I got it. But you have a limited amount of time to collect the Chaos Emerald type objects. And you need to, you know, you're in a 360 degree area. Sometimes you even need to fly up and down as well as all around you. And you're doing it entirely by tilting your 3DS, and the controls are very inaccurate and stressful. Like, the thing's impossible. It would be even more impossible if I was playing with a capture card. It's just horrendous. I don't even know what the point of the bonus games are like. They just They just get you points. Maybe they contribute towards getting Chaos Emeralds, but there's red rings in each level, so I would assume that's how you get the Chaos Emeralds in this game. But yeah, I've probably put some footage on screen from elsewhere. I can't play it for you. But it's just... You're just forced to play them as well at random, and they're so bad. But... And it usually comes at the end of such a long level in this anyway, but even though I sound like I'm being quite negative, Sonic Lost World 3DS isn't terrible. For a first effort at a 2D Sonic game on the console, it's alright. Oops, need rings. Come on. Oh, they're gonna have disappeared by the time I land. Great. All the way down. I'm gonna drown at this rate. I'm falling for so long. Okay, at least I've got rings. Boing all the way up. They really punish you for missing. It's nice to see egg robos in this game because they're definitely not a thing in the Wii U version. Ah, bollocks, died. Right, let's try that again. Yeah, egg robos, the first Sonic game I played with egg robos in them was Smash Run for 3DS, so it's nice to finally see them in context. But yeah, Sonic Lost World 3DS, it's definitely a decent game, but the Wii U game is just superior. The egg robos take more than one hit to finish off. Need to stun them with the Y button kick, which is more of a wind-based thing in this game. And then you can take them out with 2 homing attacks, or perhaps a fully charged homing attack. Oh, I missed my chance to escape early there. Never mind, down again. Let's try and get some rings before we go. There's a bubble, more importantly. Let's get this power up to protect us. If you look at the bottom screen, we're near the end now. Just need to do one more enemy defeat plethora and one more round of pushing enemies. Mind you, that is more. That is still quite a lot of stuff to do. For Sonic Lost World 3DS standards, it's a... I guess this maybe does count as one of the shorter levels. Not exaggerating. But anyway, let's bloody fall down again. There's a 20-minute time limit for each level, by the way, and that sounds so generous, but sometimes you will find yourself getting threatened by them, and hooray! My capture card just unplugged. I'll be back. Right. Hope that doesn't become a habit. I know the wire's getting a bit looser, but I've got another handheld LP to do soon. I can't be doing with capture card unplugging itself. Okay, we didn't need to push any more apples. That's the end of the level. So that's my first time beating that level, but I was still familiar with it. So now, it took me 8 minutes to beat that level and I got a B. Perspective. But let's just do the next level completely blind. I can actually talk over a cutscene for once, because you've already seen this anyway. Perhaps we'll be fighting Zik. Official Sonic Donuts. Sonic Wiki, I expect to see an article on these donuts soon. There is a bottom screen, by the way, developers. I don't know why you don't want to put the subtitles on the bottom screen, which just says press start to skip. But you know, this is probably a long video already. I've got enough content to call it quits, but let's just do a blind playthrough of the next level. I got a bit worried when I was hearing that beeping sound. I thought it was happening in the surrounding area where I'm sat, but no, that was just part of Zavic's device. Phew. Breathe a sigh of relief and wait for this cutscene to end. You can clearly see the downgrade in quality. Like, I know I've obviously made those cutscenes bigger for YouTube than they would be on a 3DS screen, but they don't look too great on my 2DS unit either. You could see Frozen Factory just off in the distance, but let's see what this level is like and how long it is. Oh, we're going underwater, okay. Let's get the drill, because it's also worth saying that Sonic Lost World 3DS also has some exclusive wisps. I'll put on screen what they are. I don't think I'm likely to show any of them off in this video, but know that they are there, exclusive to this version, so if you want to truly see everything that Sonic Lost World has on offer, then you'll need to play this game. It's still around the same price as the Wii U game, actually. You need the Wisp to get past these whirlpools, I realise now. But yeah, like, I paid about £15 for this game on offer from Argos, expecting to do a full playthrough, given how much I like Lost World, but when it had the same story and really long levels, I decided perhaps I'll just call it quits. We've got Fruit again, because obviously it's a Zik level and we know that's what he likes. I can run on water? Oh, alright. Won't question it. I thought I was able to get the Wisp. I thought I was able to run past it. Meanwhile, I've just noticed we've got the best music again. Apart from, you know, Deadly Six theme from the final version of the Deadly Six theme. We've got the rail grinding music playing. I guess that just applies for all underwater levels. Sonic Lost World Wii U doesn't have any underwater levels that aren't, you know, to do with grinding, so again, if you want something exclusive out of Sonic Lost World 3DS, underwater levels, that's what you're gonna get. Although, underwater levels, they're not the most popular levels in gaming, so I don't think that's gonna convince many. I'm not necessarily a big fan of underwater levels in gaming, but I do very much like beach levels. Hold ZR to go faster, by the way. Okay, they send me backwards, because I need to have the drill again. Definitely need to hold ZR to go faster without going too far down. Okay, these rings basically serve as hazards, actually, to impede your progress. Let's just keep going into the whirlpool. Okay, this whirlpool's actually a good thing. Now we're in the eye of the storm, as it were. Climbing upwards. Okay, this is interesting. Blind reactions here. Blind reactions. Let's get it on. What am I on about? But yeah, like, I do like underwater levels mainly because of the setting. Did I drown? I drowned. Okay. Because I love the setting of beach levels, and I've seen some people complain about, say, Beach Ball Galaxy in Super Mario Galaxy because it's a water level. But I think, you know, the standard for me, if something is just a water level, I'm not generally fussed, because swimming controls can be slow. But yeah, you need to be in drill form to get out of here, otherwise you immediately drown. I get it now. I've only got 3 lives left, I better not lose. No, I missed the bloody power-up! Okay, I got it this time. But yeah, if something's a beach level, even if it's not a particularly amazing level design, say Starshine Beach from Galaxy 2, I'll still generally like it, just because it's a beach setting. Let's try a bit harder to get the Wisp power-up, not missing any. Great start. Oh, I've missed it again, come on. Oh no, it's all over, it's all over. I'm not gonna... Missed every single one. If I get a game over, I guess there's no point in really continuing. I've used up enough of your time, so please, Sonic. I guess I need to let go of the R button for a bit to go slower and have more accuracy. Last chance! Oh, look at the bottom screen, I'm not even close to finishing the level. Oh my word. Not even close. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get to see the end of this level, boys and girls. Whoops. Slow it down here, let's at least make it out of the eye of the storm. That would at least give me some sense of fulfillment. No, let's just lose every last ring you got. Okay, I think that will do for coverage of the Nintendo 3DS game. There's just one more video to show off in this series, that being the multiplayer. So I hope to see you soon for that, and then it's next project time. If my capture card doesn't cut out mid-video again.